Good morning, traders. Welcome to Beyond Profile. Today is Monday and it's June 13th. It's also options expiration week, quadruple witching along with the equity futures. Friday we had some continuation of our stage 3 we had seen on the daily on Friday. We were looking for either consolidation here against this high volume node, which was at 1286, or more continuation. Friday we saw more continuation down. Actually closed down the second technical gap fill here, and also the other high volume node here on the daily tight. So both of those are shut down now. And the question becomes is do we put in some sort of a higher low from these areas, or are we going to go all the way down to our 1250s here and get these this week? With options expiration, I expect a lot of volatility this week, and wherever we close or wherever we go this week won't surprise me one bit. Just because, again, remember we have a vertical state here. We had gone from a balanced area up here to stage 1 stopping price. We had some development around it, and now we're into another new stage 1. If for some reason we close back above 1276 today, would almost be considered a probe failure from Friday's bar at that point, because this would be a probe failure with no follow through. And then the next day, we open up because we're gapping just a little bit here this morning, about 3 points, not very much. I'm still kind of more apt to wait for this 1250 level to get triggered. There's a lot of things down here. There's moving averages. This would almost be the completion of the head and shoulders pattern we talked about also. So there's a lot of reasons to think that we can get down to this level, this 1250 to 1248 level. And at that point, we start looking for swing long positions to play the larger balance area like we've been talking about, that this whole summertime area here, we may go into what we call a balanced trading area. In the balanced trading area, it looks something like this. You can take into consideration all the way from really beginning of the year, January here, when we broke higher, this prior balance area here. So if we drew a box around this, we could say that this is the larger value area for the whole year. So as of right now, it's really kind of playing out to that, because if you look at this as January, we're going to be towards the end of June here. We can be back against these lows, and we could auction back and forth in this large value area the rest of the summer, or at least until we get to the next earnings season here next month when we start seeing some more. So August, forget it. Usually is such light volume that there's not a lot that goes on. So this year for the summertime month, this is sort of the picture that I'm looking for. I'm looking for us to come down, hold 1250s, and then start auctioning, working our way back up, at least back into the fall of the year. And then we'll see when we get to October. Typically September, October is always bad months. We'll see where we're at with that. But that's sort of the picture that I'm looking to play out. Looking to play the long swing side only from the perspective that I know where I'm wrong if I start closing underneath the 1240 number. So I'm looking at a swing from 1250 back to 1350 area. 100 points with a 10-point stop. That's pretty good risk reward odds. So we'll be watching for that this week also, along with the options expiration, and seeing how much volatility we see. That's the game plan this week. And again, like I said this morning, we're minorly gapping up here. I'd still like to see us come back all the way down and get the rest of these areas before heading higher later this week with the options expiration. Euro's higher this morning. That was seeing some pressure on Friday. Had a really nice sell-off, and today now is higher this morning, almost by about 80 points or so here.